How you liking UCLA so far?
I love it. Honestly, this is home for me, so I'm just enjoying every day, working as hard as I can.
We're seeing you quite a bit with the defense, with the ones. Were you expecting to participate this much when you came in?
Yes, sir. That was the standard I set for myself, and I worked to put myself in that position. And now I'm just trying to make sure I can learn as much as I can every day, and just grow to having a bigger role on this team and this defense.
There's a new defensive coordinator, but you weren't here last year. How is it just coming in and learning the new terminology with him, and then working with your brothers on the defense?
I'm really enjoying it, and I'm learning something new every single day, and all of the defensive coaches here are very detail specific, so it's it really helps me. They're they take their time, and they pull me to the side, or we'll watch extra film and just get in everything we need to do.
Is there one particular player that maybe you kind of been in the ear of a little bit more, trying to pick things up as quickly as you can?
I talk to in the secondary. I talk to Blay and Church. Those guys, they've been here, and they're very familiar with this defense. So they've helped me a lot since I've been here. Just little terminologies and things like that.
When you go into the transfer portal, what were you looking for to lead you to here?
What do you mean when you ask me that?
Like when you go to the transfer portal, what were you looking for in a school and a destination, and why did you pick UCLA?
I was looking for somewhere that was home, somewhere I could go to grow as a man and as a player. Those were the two things that were key to me. So everybody that was recruiting me and everybody I was talking to, all of my questions to them were surrounding those goals of mine. So I chose UCLA for those reasons. I felt like it helped me grow as a player and as a man. And just in the 2.5, 3 weeks I've been here, I've already took steps forward.
Jalen Davies, the other transfer DB coming in, obviously you're a lot older, but you're both coming in at the same time. What's that relationship like, whether on the field or off the field?
I like him. I like him a lot, man. I got love for him already, and I know I'm going to be able to teach him a lot, and I learn from him as well. I don't know everything, but he's a young guy, and he definitely listens. If I be like, hey, you should do this like this, or just check this out, he definitely has his ears open, his eyes open, and he pays attention. He's going to be a great player for us in the future, I think.
How is it going against the offense? You have DTR and Charbonnet, returning, some guys that were pretty successful last year.
Yes,
how is it going against that type of competition?
I'm enjoying it. They're both competitive guys. They'll sprint to the goal line at the end of the drive just, to get their steps in, you could say. So I like it. It's constant competition, and I love it. I can't wait to see what they do in the fall.
Talking to Devin Kirkwood the other day, said he's been able to connect with you pretty quick. How are things like with him and you coming in? He was here last year, but you've obviously been through a lot more snaps and practices and at the college level.
Right. Again, I learned from him the same way he learns from me. I feel like I got a lot that I could teach him as well, and I don't try to force everything to the guys younger than me in one day. I'm thankful I got some time here, so I'll give him as much as I can while I'm here. He's a great player as well, and he's going to be a great player in the future and now for us.
You're from the San Diego area, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So was UCLA on your original recruiting radar coming out of high school?
Of course, I had dreams of playing here. It's like a home school for me. So definitely, I was interested in UCLA back then.
So what's it like, kind of finally getting here? You had a long path to get here, but to finally get here.
It's crazy now because, like you said, I've had a long journey. So I've been reflecting recently and just learning everything I can from the past years and stuff, and I'm just enjoying every day working as hard as I can now that I'm here. You know what I mean?
You started as a walk-on in Arizona. How did just kind of having to fight and claw to earn a scholarship and earn some playing time, and then when you're in Wyoming, how does that motivate you now?
Yeah, that still fuels me to this day, you could say, honestly, because I've been through a lot since I've been in college. Everybody goes through things in their own ways. I've been through a lot personally, and I still kind of have a chip on my shoulder, you could say, from, just coming into the college game like that. So that still walks me to this day, and it always will as long as I'm playing football.
A little more than halfway through spring training, what's been your evaluation of the team to this point, and what do you guys have to do to get better going through the second half?
That's a good question. The challenging thing, and this is a standard that I have set for myself and the team has set, is that the next day has to be better than the past day. You know what I mean? So it's all about just having good days and stacking them. And eventually, if you do that, you'll get to where you want to be.
Being a somewhat local guy, are there any guys that you knew on the team before you came in, like from high school or camps or whatever?
Yeah, a lot of the guys I knew left, like Jordan. I knew Jordan, Cal Phillips. I played against him and with him in high school. So yeah, Mitchell. Me and Mitchell went to Santiago together, our freshman and sophomore years of high school. So yeah, most of them are gone now, but I was familiar with some of the guys that were here.
Were they talking to you when you were in the portal, or did you reach out to them and just kind of ask
Definitely.
questions?
No, definitely, and they all spoke highly of this school. So that helped me with my decision a lot. Going back to your question, those guys helped me a lot with my decision.
You don't get to play with them, but to see guys like Kyle and Jordan are kind of chasing this NFL dream, what's it like seeing your friends get so close to achieving that next step?
I'm extremely happy for them. Like I said, I played with and against both of them, I think, and we were all in the same graduating class, like high school, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just, I'm happy for them like it is my success. You know what I mean? Because I just remember when we was in high school, and we all took our steps over these years, and just seeing them put themselves in that position is exciting. I can't wait to meet them up there.
Thanks, Azizi.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Y'all have a nice day.